Hello, my name is Amir. I'm a funeral director at White Rose. Today's event is about bereavement, mental health, well-being. So I will be asking questions to the guests of today's conference.
Borada and hello everyone. I would like to start by thanking everyone here, the Chief Governor and other keynote speakers, for joining us today.
What do you think about today's event?
It's fantastic. I mean, I came a year ago and it was a group of about 50 or 60 looking particularly on the issues around bereavement. This time the topics are much broader: mental health issues, mental well-being, suicide, particular concerns about prisons and prisoner health. It's a fantastic opportunity for everyone to talk about those issues. This has grown exponentially, so next time it keeps on growing. It'll be in the Millennium Stadium, so it's fantastic.
I think it's fascinating and it's fantastic because I think we all don't realise sometimes how much death, bereavement, care for families in very, very difficult situations ultimately affects all of us. It affects everybody in the community, and it's vital that we look at all of the services around ensuring that people have dignity, respect, support at very, very difficult times, particularly when you have such a diverse community such as the one here in Cardiff South and Penarth, where different religious needs, different family needs need to be respected to ensure that there is that closure, that ability to move on with respect and understanding, not only for the dead but also for the living.
Well, I'm flabbergasted. The organiser, Chaplain Al-Sisi, is a great salesperson, as many of you will know, and he ensured that I and all these other people would be here. But it's great to see such a huge turnout of people who have thought and recognised the importance of this issue, and therefore turned out on a Monday in a working week to be here. Cross-sector by the look of it, and by the sound of it, professional, third sector, families and community representatives, and that's wonderful. The key issue now is to see how the learning from this event goes forward, and not only seeks to influence Welsh Government and potentially UK Government thinking, but also the thinking of providers within the communities, whether those are local authorities, health boards, third sector, faith groups, culture groups, and so on, recognising that by working together we can achieve great things, that if we struggle apart we won't get there.
Today's event was excellent. I learned a lot. It wasn't an effort to stay until the end. It was very, very informative, some inspiring stories and topics that we need to discuss more. I think today will resonate out there with people having attended, listen to some really good presentations, and then spread the word really. And I think White Rose and Acceptance are doing tremendous jobs.
I think today's event has been immensely useful. Just getting all of these people together in one space, one shared space, to talk about bereavement and mental health and well-being. Often just opening the conversation is the first step to stepping over the stigma and then improving everyone's mental health and well-being, cutting isolation and starting to make people feel better.
Absolutely brilliant. Really, really good opportunity to get together, meet with lots of people from different organisations with different backgrounds, because we're all here basically very similar and overlapping services. I mean, me for example, I've made contacts with a couple of organisations which I will then go away and do more work with for the benefit of the wider community. It's a great event, really good.
The quality of speakers is superb, the content is great, a lot more than I expected, and I admire you all massively for pulling it off. Good stuff. And I look forward to the Millennium Stadium next year.
I'm really excited to be here. I think mental health and well-being is probably one of the issues in the professional workplace, and I just think it's really just the speakers we've already had this morning, the senior coroner from West London about the Grenfell Tower, and I just think it's really important in terms of community and faith leaders and integrating and how we support one another in these days of stress and demand as professionals. So I'm thrilled to be here.
The insight to the accommodating different faiths and their requirements for their bereavement services and processes, I think is exceptional in the progress that's being made, and also the insight into the Grenfell Tower incident and the process that the individuals supporting that have had to go through is phenomenal. Also absolutely amazed at the size of the event and how big it's got compared to last year.
Well, this was very well thought out, absolutely superb seminar where the multi-faith could join in under one roof and discuss their problems and experience and learn from each other. And that's a wonderful venue you could ever experience. And I'm very grateful to Mr. Ahmed Assisi for organizing this for today. And we enjoyed the seminar, the content of it. The speakers were excellent. Everything was excellent.
And today's event, I wasn't expecting it to be like this, but it was a great exercise to get, not just to talk about death and burials and things, but to get our communities to integrate with one another. People of different religions and different races. So from that point of view, I think it was an excellent start.
Oh, today's event has been excellent. It's been a really great opportunity for myself and the other police officers from South Wales Police to be able to come here today to meet all the different faith leaders from across Wales, to have an insight about the issues that the BME communities are facing and how I can take that back to my work of family liaison within the police and how I can educate the rest of my family liaison officers so that we can provide a better service to families alongside with White Rose.
Well, it's my first event and it's certainly not going to be my last. I thought it was a very interesting conference. There were some really good speakers. I got a big opportunity to network and a lot of learning as well. And I know my colleagues who are family liaison officers, they were able to bring some of their expertise, and we had a lot of questions from the community all about the roles of FLOs, as well as what we as police service can do to help in this situation.
Oh, it's been an amazing day. To be honest, I didn't expect so many people here, and just lovely for so many people with the same passion, all caring about bereavement and mental health, to be in one room. And I think it just shows how it's now high on the agenda and is seen as so important by so many.
It's very informative. There's so much information that to take on board that I'll probably digest afterwards. But really, I suppose what is most special about this event is just how thought-provoking it is and really moving. We've heard so many stories and true accounts of how people experience death and bereavement, and I think that it's been quite a special event that a lot of people have enjoyed and will take away something today.
Today's event has been amazing, and thank you to Ahmed and your team for actually bringing us together.
We are back in the office now. Today's event was very successful. We've had over 300 guests come in. We've all learned something new about each other and about the conference and what we could do to help each other in the future. So what do you think about today's event?
Thank you, Amir. Feedback was positive. Everyone was very happy. Everyone learned something new, like Amir said. Everyone enjoyed themselves. And everyone has realized how difficult the topic of mental health is and how important it is for us to discuss mental health and how for us to work together as one community to face this important issue together. Today was a success. Please let us know if you want to join us in the next conference next year. We are looking forward to a bigger conference next year to raise awareness of mental health. Thank you.